today. From TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Matt Ryan and the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on Aaron Rodgers and the Detroit Lions.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions and the Jacksonville Jaguars. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by their 35-year-old quarterback in his 13th season in the NFL, the former MVP Matt Ryan.
I always enjoy reflecting on Matt Ryan's career at this stage because when he came out of the draft, he was the number 3 pick overall. There were plenty of doubters out there about whether he should have gone in that slot. I don't think you can find any of those doubters now. One of the top quarterbacks in the NFL.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
Now Joe Mixon
at the 32-yard line. Joe Mixon.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Mixon with it. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
The ball carrier.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now they'll throw it with Ryan. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
7-yard line.
Now it's Ryan. This one caught by Davis.
Ryan's pass.
7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, Ryan. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First
drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
Mixon with a first down carry. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now they run with Mixon, able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Mixon again, the ball carrier.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
The tackle made.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Second and goal.
They'll look to run with Edwards. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7.
It's a loss of 4. Brings up third.
About a half yard from the end zone, third and goal. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Corey Davis, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Lions, nothing.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is Jakeem Grant. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They are led out by an 8-time Pro Bowler in his 16th season out of Cal. It's Aaron Rodgers.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It was too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again. Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10.
At their own.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now Ryan. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
From the gun on third down, Ryan. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up fourth down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Lions will take over.
At their own 30.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
He was brought down by Javon Hargrave. A 3-yard pickup.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
Justin Houston on the stop. A gain of 4 yards. And the Lions first down.
A first down carry by Elliott. Evades the tackler and now some space. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Darius Leonard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the lot. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Hey, check. Check 59. Line up. 59. Mike the 59.
Mixon. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and
On 3rd down, Ryan. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down.
Marshawn Lattimore there.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And out will come the offense as they take over. And Detroit getting set to go now. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
And he finds Howard complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Detroit.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And yet again, it's Howard with a catch. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a gain of 14 and a 1st down for Detroit.
1st down, Lions.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Nothing.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw once more. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete.
Rodgers pass.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
At the 22-yard line.
And again, it's Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Rodgers pass.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Davante Adams. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. To return, it's Cam Sutton. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, the Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. Oh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He'll find Barber out of the backfield. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And
now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. That was a 3rd and somewhat manageable now, not so manageable.
Exactly, because you had a play call on that you felt like, hey, this could go quick, and it doesn't take much to get it done. Now, you got to start thinking about a little bit of a deeper route type of a call, especially if you want to throw it.
And that will be incomplete.
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw on that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Now, if you're a fan of punting, and I know that not many people are, but this game kind of turning into one for you.
Well, it's okay if it's a skills contest, right? We're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game. This has turned into a field position game, though. Sometimes the better punter may actually determine the outcome.
And 10.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Ryan, he'll drop this one down to Mixon. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
So possession goes over here on the punt. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Rodgers now on 1st down. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
A 7-yard.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Rodgers throwing quickly out to Adams. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. So pin that one on the rookie right tackle.
Remember those days when the right side was simply the run-blocking side? Now you're dealing with some of the better pass rushers in the league. It'll make you a little jittery.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Ryan, he'll get this one complete to Davis.
Ryan's pass.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
1-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Ryan. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for Corey Davis. Incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the posts. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 20.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers. Open man is Howard, the tight end.
Rodgers pass. Complete.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
The Lions on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Elliott. And it would appear he's going to be short of a first down as he stopped right around the 29. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pick.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
3-yard line.
From the gun, it's Ryan. They will find Davis. That's complete.
Davis.
7 yards there and a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
41-yard line.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Man open, that's Kiki QT, complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Throwing again on second down. Ryan, this one caught by Davis. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Caught right side, Davis.
Ryan's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They go play action now. Ryan. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Jamison Crowder, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. And he's He's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville.
Will Lutz set
after the touchdown. Lutz to kick it off. Jakeem Grant now to return. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to...
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
At their own.
Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success at least so far here in the second quarter. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Ryan. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the shotgun, Ryan. Got an open man, it's QT. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Will Lutz on for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So good work there to get points just before the half as they add on to their lead.
As trite as it sounds, every little bit helps. That's exactly what they're going for. Anytime you get a chance to put points on the board, you take it.
And they didn't leave the other side with much time at all on the clock.
Grant on the return.
No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on 1st down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Tackle made there by Bilal Nichols. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. That's caught by Howard. Not much there, only a yard. O.J. Howard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
At the 37-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Elliott. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. He's going to look deep now for Landry. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. Rodgers. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. Crowder's got it over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A 14-yard 1st down pickup for the Jaguars. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. On the delay, it's Mixon. And he'll take this one down to the 36. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 21. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now Ryan on 1st down. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 4 yards. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the gun, Ryan. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Jamison Crowder. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score in the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown.
Set to kick off.
Here comes Grant on the return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Jarvis Landry, Pro Bowl wideout, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
The Jaguars take over first.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Ryan. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And it's second down. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Down and 10.
Throwing again. Ryan. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
To Joe Mixon.
2 yards the loss, and now third and 12.
Third down.
The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on third? He'll drop this one down to Mixon, and he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a second and 3.
The ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Again, it's Elliott. 7 yards there and a first down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs, because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. A second and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action from Jacksonville. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a third and long here. On third and long, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. Incomplete. Both players were there offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete.
So one first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on third down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
At the 26-yard line. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
4-yard line.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 16 yards, a first down.
That's good for a Jaguars.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
At the 50-yard line.
They'll run here with Mixon. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From midfield now, here's Ryan. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Good for a Jaguar.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Ryan. And Davis has it over the middle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 more there and another first down.
The 26-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. Derek Wolfe there on the tackle.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Mixon. And they'll get this down to the 10. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
On the carry.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
On 2nd and goal, Ryan. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
A gain of 7 yards.
3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Here's a run with Mixon. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll try and run with Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And the lead is now 24. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Grant sets to return it. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. This pass into the arms of Snead. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Brings up
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
First down, Detroit.
On first down, Rodgers. Caught right side, it's Snead.
Rodgers pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
A gain of 5.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. And again, it's Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Intercepted.
This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Mixon with a first down carry. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Once again, they run with Mixon. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Joe Mixon with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. The return man is Grant. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And the Lions first down.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there of 22.
First down.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Rodgers pass.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 20-yard line.
First down, Detroit.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. It's our time.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Rodgers.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down now. It's Elliott. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
And it's 3rd down.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5.
Ezekiel Elliott. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Willie Snead. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
And his kick is good. That time a 9-play drive. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up.
Onside kick.
Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. After some early struggles running the ball, they've really picked it up. Early it just seemed like there were no holes there. Now all of a sudden the holes seem to be there. I don't know if that's just my imagination.
And give them credit that they kept their confidence, because sometimes when you get stuffed big in the running game early, especially for an entire half, it really makes you retreat a little bit, but not this group. They always had the confidence that they just got their assignments down, they can get in sync with their runners, and off they went.
Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
3rd and 2.
59 mark, check, 59.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
No gain on the play.
This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the 1st down, close it out.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And he is not going anywhere. They stop it for no gain. Denied on 4th down is Joe Mixon. And the Lions will take over. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tie.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, you're trailing. It's the 4th quarter, and you've got to throw the football. But the defense knows this, too. So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or two, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs. And this one winds up being intercepted.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
The ball carrier, Derek Wolfe there on the stop. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Lions' 32-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
That's good for a Jaguars. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Jacksonville, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Lions, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.